Friend, how many conditions are there for the arising of right view? Friend, there are two conditions for the arising of right view: the voice of another and wise attention or careful attention. These are the two conditions for the arising of right view. Friend, by how many factors is right view assisted when it has deliverance by mind for its fruit, deliverance by mind for its fruit and benefit, when it has deliverance by wisdom for its fruit, deliverance by wisdom for its fruit and benefit? Friend, right view is assisted by 5 factors when it has deliverance by mind for its fruit, deliverance by mind for its fruit and benefit, when it has deliverance by wisdom for its fruit, deliverance by wisdom for its fruit and benefit. Here, friend, right view is assisted by virtue, learning, discussion, serenity and insight. Right view assisted by these 5 factors has deliverance by mind for its fruit, deliverance by mind for its fruit and benefit. It has deliverance by wisdom for its fruit, deliverance by wisdom for its fruit and benefit. Stop here for a moment. This is another extremely important section which you have to note and keep in mind. Only 2 conditions, according to this sutta, for the arising of right view. Once right view arises, you enter the stream. The person enters the stream, becomes a Arya, a noble person, by attaining right view. All Aryans have right view, and the basic condition is right view. And you see here very clearly, it is by the voice of another and wise attention or proper attention. That means you have to hear the Dhamma from somebody, then only you can, and you pay careful attention or wise attention, then only you get right view. It is not like some people say by meditation. By meditation itself, you don't get right view. So it's here very clear here. The arising of right view and entering the stream is hearing the Dhamma from another. Of course, hearing the Dhamma nowadays is not hearing the voice, but also reading the suttas in black and white. And then when we listen to the Dhamma or we are reading the suttas, we pay proper attention, thorough attention, and then we are concentrated, the mind is concentrated, then you understand. The other thing is, once you have right view to attain liberation, then 5 other factors are important. Virtue is sila, moral conduct. Secondly, is learning. Learning refers to much knowledge of the Dhamma, much knowledge of the Dhamma, much knowledge of the suttas, Dhamma savana. The third one is Dhamma sakacca. Dhamma sakacca is discussion of the Dhamma. That's why you notice during the Buddha's time, all the monks would discuss the Dhamma in the evening, after meditating the whole day. When the sun sets, they will come together to discuss the Dhamma. And then serenity is a translation for samatha. Samatha is tranquility, meditation. The purpose is to attain the jhanas. And then the last word inside here, the Pali word is vipassana. Vipassana means contemplation, and that can be considered as the 7th factor of the Noble Eightfold Path. Samasati. Samasati is right recollection, contemplation of 4 things. Contemplation of the body, feelings, mind and Dhamma. Dhamma refers to the Buddha's Dhamma, the suttas. So this translation inside is not exactly correct. The more proper word is contemplation. This serenity and insight, samatha vipassana, the Chinese translation is quite correct. Zhi guan. Zhi is stilling the mind. Guan is contemplation. So that's the meaning of vipassana. So you got to have moral conduct. You have to have much knowledge of the suttas, and then you should discuss the Dhamma, and then you practice tranquility meditation to attain one-pointedness of mind, and then you contemplate the 4 objects of sati. And out of these 4 objects, the most important is the Dhamma, the Buddha's Dhamma, the teachings of the Buddha. because as I mentioned before, out of the 5 occasions of liberation, Arahanthood is attained during 5 occasions. One is listening to the Dhamma, teaching the Dhamma, reflecting on the Dhamma, repeating the Dhamma, and only the last one is meditation. So 4 out of these 5 occasions of liberation have to do with the Dhamma. So knowledge of the Dhamma is extremely important. So this last one, vipassana, actually, since it is referring to liberation, it would mean contemplation of the Dhamma.